Welcome back to Manny Centric. We are here today swatching and reviewing the China Glaze Gone West collection. By all accounts and everything I've heard, this is supposed to be the fall 2019 line. And when I say that I'm excited to swatch these, it is absolutely true because I have been trying to get my hands on them for a while, and because I'm actually very much over my brights and I couldn't wait to get into something darker, more rich. I think it was like last fall that the rosy tones really started to take the stage, so I saw that there were going to be some of those in here. And of course, like one neutral and metallics and glitters and shimmers. So it's everything that I could possibly want, and I can't wait to get into this. While I loosen the tops on these, go ahead and click the like and subscribe button so that you can get every upload that I make, or at least have the option to. And we're going to go ahead and start with the first bottle that I grabbed. This one is called Prairie Tail Ending. And I'm looking at it and it looks like it's a cream finish. I don't see like any shimmer or anything in it, but it looks like a nice pale neutral to me, which I like that. And I want to say that it's a top cream, but it's really not. It's paler than that. So we're going to go ahead and just open it up so that you guys can see it. And the sad part is this is like how I take my coffee. It's so extra pale. But I'm definitely liking that formula. The brush is a little on the thinner side than I'm used to because I've gotten spoiled by all these thicker, bigger brushes. But like I said before, that really becomes a problem when you're trying to do fancy nail art and stay in between the lines for using striping tape. So no complaints about the smaller brush. And I'm finding that it's super flexible. And I'm doing a thin coat, but even with the thin coat, I like the consistency of the nail polish. And I have ridgy nails, so we really I can't usually get away with a one coat without any streaks because I haven't taken as good a care of my nails as I could. But like, I'm really tempted to just wear this and call it a day because I like this color already. But yeah, that one is Prairie Tail Ending. And if you're familiar with my channel, or if you're new to my channel, I'll go over it again. I usually grab the polish, do one nail, and then move on to the next. At the end, after I've applied 2 coats, which I think this is going to be a 2-coat video because the consistency is pretty nice on this and thick enough where I can get away with doing 2 coats, but not so thin that it's going to take me like 4 or 5. So I'm going to set that to the side, and we're going to move on to the second one. And yeah, I'm excited about this one because I don't know if you guys can see this with my camera, but there is some shimmer going on there. And it's like a darker pink than the actual nail polish. So it's almost like 2 different tones in there. I like that a lot, especially when it's like a creamy base but with some shimmer added in. And this one is called Lawless and Flawless, which I I can definitely appreciate a tongue-in-cheek title. And I'm just sad that my camera is like, no, we're not going to focus on titles here. And there we go. There's the title. And I'm sorry, I keep knocking into my camera because I've decided to place it on my left side so that it's not in the way while I'm painting my nails because I'm right-handed. And this one is going on super sheer, but with that shimmer. And I'm cool with sheers. I like them, but I usually like my sheers without shimmer because I use it as a cover over my yellow nails for my negative spaces. So I still know that I'm going to like this one just based off of how pretty this formula is. But we're going to probably do 2 to 3 coats for that one just because I'm gonna want maximum opacity because I like the color so much and I would like to see it at like full strength. Sheer's cute, but I'd like to see more of it. And we're moving on to the gold in our group, and you can definitely already see the different colors of shimmer in there. I see green, yellow, and blue, maybe a little bit of orange depending on which way you turn it. And this one is called Gold Mind Your Business. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that is so immature of me that I'm already laughing at that, but that's something that I was told a lot when I was a little kid. Go mind your business. So, Gold Mind Your Business is a very cute title, and I'm hoping that the nail polish is as impressive as the name. And this one is going on a little sheer too, so I'm thinking maybe this is going to be a 3-coater video, maybe just not for Prairie tail ending. But I do like this one as a sheer though, because all I'm thinking is kind of like placing it over a color that I'm already wearing that's a cream, that I just want it to have a gold sheen to it. So I know I'm weird like that. I don't mix colors, but if I have like a gold that'll go over it and just give it a hint of gold, it makes me happy. So you can see that right there. And of course my camera's like, no, focusing is not my thing. I will pick up the light, I will pick up the color, I will not focus on details for you. And we're moving on to, this one's like, I don't know, it's like a red with a little bit of rose in it as far as I'm concerned, because it's not like a true absolute unabashed red. And this one is called Campfired Up. So like it's got a name for a red, but to me it doesn't look like it's absolutely red. On the camera it looks like it's absolutely, no question about it, red. And I'm happy that these weren't too hard to open. But there you can see that formula. And you know what? This will be just fine for a red for me because I'm not super into reds all the time. But we're going to go ahead and polish the ring finger with Campfired Up. And I really like this one. I don't even like reds. and I like this one. And maybe I'll have to consult with my friend Variety Varnish, also fabulous YouTuber and does great swatches. She mentioned sometimes that colors have like a blue undertone. I'll have to consult and ask her, why is it looks red and it feels red and it makes me feel kind of happy about this red, but when I look at it off the camera, it's not an absolute in-your-face red. But on my nails and on the camera, it's looking like a definite red. So we're going to move on to the next one. I think that one's going to be a 2-coater. These two are going to be 3-coaters. And the next one is like at one angle it looks green, on another angle it looks brown, and there are even some parts that look a little gray and bronze. So I'm all over the place with this one, but I really, truly am going to use it because I like it. Because it's got just enough a hint of green, but not so much green that I'm wearing an outright green. And this one is called Buffalo Bills, Bills, Bills. So maybe it's a green, because it reminds me that I've got stuff to pay. So we're going to go ahead and look at this formula now that I've got it open. And there you can see it. And we're going to just go in on the pinky with this one. And it comes out looking like a brown. So now I'm really confused about what I'm going to use it for. I'm still going to wear it because I like the color, but now I'm absolutely sure that it's a brown and not a green. But they did call it buffalo, so maybe that's why it's a brown. But I think this one, gosh, this one looks like it could totally do a 1-coat opacity. But we will probably go back, do 2 coats anyway. And now I'm really thinking that Gold Mind Your Business would look great over a pink. So I'm jotting down a little note to the side that I want to put this over a pink cream and enjoy the effect that that would give. Next one up is definitely some rose with a gold shimmer. And this one is called Take the High Rodeo. And I love how they're actually keeping the names totally with the theme. That is so cute to me. And there's the formula. I'm going to try to get it focused, because this one is really, really, really something I like. But I feel like it's going to be sheer. So that's just not, it's just not going to give me. Okay, fine. But I am going to have to switch hands, which now I'm realizing that I've made a little miscalculation because I moved my camera to the other side so that it wouldn't be in my way because I'm right-handed. But I'm going to need my left hand for these. Just slightly readjusting so that I can get a little elbow room in here. Okay, and there. Sorry, it's always awkward painting my left hand. I think that's why like all of my nail art is stamping and almost none of it is ever free-handed, because when I go to match my right hand with my left hand, basically my left hand is pretty much good for symmetry. I wouldn't say it's good for anything else. And then, sorry guys, I am so in love with this shade. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Sorry, it's got that gold shimmer and the rose, and I'm head over heels for this one because it didn't come out that sheer, so I could get away with like 2 coats, and I would totally rock this just by itself. And I know I should stop staring at it and move on to the next polish, but I'm really impressed with that one. And that one was Take the High Rodeo. I love it. Oh, it's so pretty. Sorry, I get so excited when I see a color that I know that I'm not even going to have to make room in my storage for, because it won't be in storage. It's going to be out here being used. And this is going to more than likely be another one because I love how dark this blue is. And it also seems like it's got like little hints of silver in it, or gray. And this one is Cattle Drive Me Crazy. This is one of the ones that I actually saw when I was researching it, and I was like, you know what, I really want that one because it's blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors, but I always end up grabbing like a shimmery shade or something that isn't really a true blue. And then when I go to create a look, I always feel kind of awkward about it because it's not a true blue. It's a shimmer or it's a blue glitter, but it's not a true blue. And I'm trying to be careful with this one because it's so dark, and for whatever reason, the darker the color, if I get it on my cuticles, like even after I've used the cleanup brush and everything, I still see it. Like, I don't know if it's an after shadow or if it's a stain, but like in my brain I continue to see it well after I've cleaned the cuticles off. And I gotta break myself of that habit. But here is, once it's focused, this is that gorgeous blue, and that was only 1 coat. You guys saw it was just 1 coat, and you can't even see my nail line. So I like this one a lot. It's gonna be right up there with Take the High Rodeo, and that's Cattle Drive Me Crazy. And I'm feeling kind of weird because there's gonna be way more than one favorite. I usually pick one favorite by the end of the video, but I'm finding that China Glaze keeps me guessing and has me falling in love with more than one of each of their side. Like if you remember Body and Soul, I really couldn't pick one, and OMG I think I picked like 3, and I was like, oh, I like this one and I like this one and I'm gonna use this one. But we're gonna get to this. I'm looking at this one. It looks like all types of gorgeous fine glitter, but off camera it looks kind of purple. On camera it looks kind of like a bronze with a little bit of gold highlight in it. And this one is called Cowboy Bye. So it's got a sassy name. I'm thinking it's going to be a purple. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, that's not looking purple. It's looking more like a brown to me. But let's go ahead and get the polish on the nail and see what's what. And I'm trying to tilt my left hand so that it's not all you see in the shot. Right, and this one definitely came out as a brown as far as I'm concerned. It reminds me of, oh my goodness, I can't remember what that last color was on Body and Soul, but it was a really deep dark brown with a lot of light colored shimmers. I still liked it and still used it, so I'm kind of disappointed because I was kind of hoping this one would be like a deep dark purple. So I guess I'll be shopping around for a deep dark purple for this fall. But if I could, it would look like this. So I'm a little sad. Cowboy Bye turned out to be brown, not purple. I'm sort of a little pouty over here because I really was hoping that was a purple, but not a loss. These are some gorgeous colors. I'm going to go ahead, do the second coat, and then come back and we'll get our final looks. Alright, we are back, and I am so sorry. I usually don't make videos this long, but I did realize that we were swatching 8 colors and stuff. I usually do about 4, so it's usually about half the video. But I wanted to give you guys final looks. I went ahead and did 3 coats of Prairie Tail Ending, and that's just because my nails are so uneven. Even with a base coat, it wasn't giving a true representation, so I went in there 3 coats, and then I went ahead and just did only 2 coats of Lawless and Flawless. And I only did 2 coats of Gold Mind Your Business. So I was really surprised about those 2 because I was absolutely positive that as sheer as they went on, I was going to need 3 coats. But 2 coats sufficed. And then our red of the group, Campfired Up. Only 2 coats of that one. And you know what? I'm just going to call it. It's a red. An absolute red. Because on camera, comes out absolute red. And let's see. This one on my pinky, Buffalo Bills. Definitely decide that that's a brown. It's got a little bit of, well, maybe that's the shine that it makes it look like it's got different colors in it. But that's definitely a brown. And that one was only 2 coats as well. And then I did 2 coats of my baby, my favorite one, Take the High Rodeo. That's 2 coats right there. And I'll try not to get stuck on it and waste time staring at it again. And let's see, our blue for the group, Cattle Drive Me Crazy. I did 2 coats. Sorry, and I'm out of focus again. I don't know why. Maybe I just need to move it around. There we go. 2 coats of our blue. And I think that was Cattle Drive Me Crazy. Sometimes I move around too much and my camera's just like, nope. I'll show up the color and that's about it. And then our last gorgeous brown was Cowboy Bye. And I did 2 coats of that one. Even though it was almost already at full opacity. Again, my nails aren't that even. So I always want to make sure that I'm giving you guys an absolute true representation of all these colors. There are no top coats on these, so they dry to a gloss. Not just going on glossy when wet. So I'm going to definitely say that I've got a few well, I can't put that one back because that's a favorite too. I don't know about that one. Definitely this one. Definitely this one. Oh, and I like this one. And I like the red. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to call it a win overall because there were only 2 that I didn't like, and that's because I thought that they were going to be like green and purple, and they were like both browns. So what I'm going to do is just go with the flow on those two. I'll come around to liking them, but in the meantime, this has been a total win, because these colors are so gorgeous and I can't wait to wear them. As a matter of fact, I made the decision while I was doing the second coats on them that I'm going to just go ahead and do some whole hand swatches and post those up on my Instagram. So if you guys are also on Instagram, check me out at Mannycentric. And you can also check out this review on my blog, mannycentric.com. In the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you can be aware next time that I'm doing more swatches, because I've got 2 more coming up for the fall season and some indie polishes that I've recently just fallen in love with. So thanks so much again for joining me today, and I can't wait to hear your guys' comments and which colors you really like the best. Take care. Have a great day.